So let's start our series on SQL basics. So what is our today's agenda? So today we will see data types in MySQL, multi-line insert. We have already done a simple insert. We will see multi-line insert today. Okay. Logical operators like and, or, and not, and some special operators like in, between, like, is null. All right. So we will use most of this in our queries today while we're practicing them. Okay. So let us see the data types in MySQL. So number data types. So what are the number data types in MySQL? So let us see. So int is actually standard integer. It stores numbers from -2 billion to +2 billion. And next is big int. Big int actually stores large number. It is mainly used, when we used to take the log IDs, when we store the log IDs of a table. Suppose you want to do kind of logging of data, when it was inserted, when it was updated, all the, so we log the data at that moment. We use big int. I will show you later in my videos. Now, not in this video, in the further video, in future video will I create. As I promised you, I will show advanced SQL as well. So I will show you in that where we normally use big int. So tiny int. So tiny int is ranges between -128 to 127. So it is often used as Boolean flag where 0 is false and 1 is true. Okay. And decimal, it is one of mainly used for the money or the currency. Okay, so it's a decimal m comma d. So what is m comma d? See, for example, if you say 10 comma 2, so it will store 8 digits before the decimal and exactly 2 digits after it. Okay, so if you put it like 18 comma 2, so it will be like 16 for the digits and 2 for the decimal. Okay, so it is the use of decimal. And the float and double, those are floating point numbers used for scientific data where approximation matters. Okay, so we use float and double. Okay, in those cases. Now let us see the string data types. Okay, now varchar, actually it is also called variable length text. Okay, you only use the storage space required for the actual text entered. Okay, so whatever the text has been entered, it takes the storage of that only. Okay, so its maximum limit is this 65,535 characters. It's mainly used for like names, emails, etc. Okay, so charm, see, this is fixed length text. Okay, fine. So while it is faster than varchar for fixed length, like you normally used to store country codes. Okay, country codes or currency codes as well. Okay, or hashes. And text actually it has a high capacity like 4 kilobytes. Okay, so if you want to store any product description or any blog post or any kind of description that is quite big in size, but it is in text. Okay, so we use the text data type. So and it cannot have a default value. Okay, and the blob is mainly when we store images, audios, videos, or PDFs, this kind of things directly in the database, then we use blob. It is called binary large object. Okay, now let us see date and time data types. So dates store only date format in this one, in this way. This is the example you can see here. And date time, it stores both date and time in this format. Okay, so it support range from this year to this year. So timestamp stores date and time but converts it to UTC, universal time constant, for storage. Okay, then back to local time while retrieving. Okay, so this is the range limit. Okay, so normally use it is the timestamp for creating, when we create a record or we update a record, so normally use the timestamp. All right. So time, it as the this name suggests time. So it stores time duration. Okay, its format is this one, HHMMSS, all in caps. Okay, so this is all about date and time database. Now let's see other specialized database. So one is JSON. You know what JSON data type? It allows to store query structure of NoSQL documents inside MySQL table. Actually, MySQL is not a NoSQL. It's RDBMS. Okay, so it is, as it is relational. So however it store the NoSQL in the JSON data type. Okay, this is specialized data type. Okay, so enum. If you have worked with programming language like Java, C#, you must know about the enums. Okay, it's a string object with a value chosen from a list of permitted value type, explicitly enumerated at table creation. Okay, so at the time of table creation, you can do it. Okay, so this all about the the data types. Okay, so we will do hands-on. Okay, and see. Most of the data type I will show you how to use, where I am using those. It will mostly use while it will actually implemented during the creation of the table. So in my last video I have shown you how to create a table. That was very much simple. Now I will show pretty much elaborated. Okay, so let's start our practice. So let's start practicing SQL. So we'll start with MySQL. Okay, so I'm using a ID MySQL workbench. So let me create one database. Okay, so this is the query that I have already shown you in my last video. So okay, so database has got created. So if you refresh it here, you can get it. Okay, so you can also use this command, show databases. Okay, run it. You can see it here. Employee management has got created. Okay, so now let us create one table. Okay, so you already know that this is the SQL query to create one table. So now let us discuss about the database data types. Sorry. So employee ID we are using integer. Okay, simple integer. Okay. First name varchar. Okay, last name also same. Email also varchar. Status as varchar as well. And if you see this, I have used email as unique. So I will discuss about unique in my later videos. Okay. Hire date as date. Okay. Job title as varchar and salary as decimal. And 10,2. So it will have exactly 2 decimal place and 8 digits before the decimal. Okay. So now let's create our table in this database. Okay, so table has got created. So fine. So now we'll insert record into it. So I will show you multi-line insert. So before that, let's see a simple insert that I have shown you in my last video. So if you can see here, I am writing a simple SQL query with this column names and the values right here. So let me insert. Okay, so one row have got inserted. So one row has got inserted. Okay, employees, you see here. Okay, check it quickly. Okay, so suppose I want to insert one more row. So what I will do, I will copy it. Okay, and paste it here. I mean to say I have to write this insert statement again. Suppose I write here Raju and Prashad. Okay, Raju dot Prashad gmail.com. Okay, active whatever, suppose architect. Okay, so now I will insert this one. Okay, so sorry, let me make it 102 as it is a primary key. Okay, so if you see here, two rows have got inserted. So each time you have to insert one row, you are going to create this insert into. So what if you write this insert into statement only one time and put your data just below it, and it will get inserted. This is called multi-line insert. So I will show you. I have already written it. Okay, if you can see this statement is only one, and rest you can put your data right here as long as you want, and it has some limitations as well that I will discuss in my future videos. Okay, so stay tuned with me if you want to learn more. Okay, so now we will run it. Okay, okay, now it has got inserted. Now let us see this one. Now you can see here everything has got inserted. Okay, okay, fine. So we have learned multi-line insert in this one. Okay, so now we will see few other queries, like a few other things like logical operators, okay, and special type of operators. Like I've told you that like and, or, not, these are the logical operators. So let us try with and. Suppose if I write select star from employees, the table name, where job underscore title equals to sorry, software engineer, and now this and logical operator, and salary equals, suppose I will go there and check the salary. Okay, this one. Okay, just copy and paste. You can see John Smith, this employee ID, he is a software engineer, and salary this. So this one has come up. Okay, fine. Now let us do one more thing. Now let us write or. Okay, the or operator. Okay, let me copy it. Sorry, let me copy this and paste it right here. Okay, suppose I am using or job title equals to, suppose let us pick up one job title from here. Job title equals to QA engineer. Okay, fine. Now let us run it. So you can see here there are 4 records. Earlier we are having just only one because we are using software engineer as a job title and salary is 75,000. Now we are just using or operator where we have used job title equals to software engineer or job title equals to QA engineer. So you can see here we got 4 records: software engineer, this person Michael Brown, and QA engineer Alice Johnson. Okay, so whatever it is, you can got the you have got the result. Okay, now suppose I want to find the records which are not software engineer. So I will use the not logical operator, not. Okay, so all these fellows are not software engineer. Okay, so if you compare these 2 queries, okay, it will come side by side. So if you will see software engineer 111 will be not here and 101 will be not here. See the employee ID 101 is not, 103 is not here, and 111 is also not here. After 110 it is 112. Okay, so you came to know about the and, or, and not. Okay, now let us see some special operators like in. Okay, so select star from employees where employee underscore ID, this should be employees in 101, 102, 103 and suppose 112. All right, so I put this. So we got, suppose I don't want this record. Okay, so just write not here, not in. Okay, so we will not go get this record. Okay, so see 112 is also not here, and employee ID from 101 to 103 are also not there. Okay, now let us see one more operator called like. Okay, like operator. Fine. So let me copy this instead of writing all the time. Copy this one. I will show you with job title. Okay, sorry for that, I pressed a wrong button. Whatever. Okay, like software. Okay, let me try with software, and I put this one, this percentage sign. Okay, now see what is the result. Okay, you can see there are two person with software and software engineer. I haven't put this engineer text after the software. Okay, but it has given, so whatever coming after software it will show. Now I will show you one more thing. Okay, suppose I put it like a engineer. Okay, and put it in front of it. Okay, now see what will be the result. Now you can see whatever before engineer it has come up. Okay, software engineer, QA engineer, DevOps engineer, network engineer, security engineer, cloud engineer. So if you put the percentage sign before that, before your before the text you want to search, so it will search whatever text before that particular your search word. Okay, so, you can see the result here. Okay, so this is one thing, like operator. You can use the like operator in various ways. We'll see it. Okay, so now let me show you one more important keyword, operator I would say, between. Okay, so suppose I want to find the hire date, hire underscore date between 2020 0115 and 2022 06 0 1. Okay, fine. Okay, so now let us see what is this. So you get all the employees who are hired in between this date. Okay, now if I put here not, so you got the employees which are not hired between this date. Okay, so you can see 2018 is also one there. Okay, 2019 is there, 2023. Okay, so this way we can use this special operators and the logical operators as well. So I hope you like this video. So we'll see in my next video. I will bring a few more topics in SQL. So in this way we will advance gradually. So if you like my video, okay, if it is fruitful for you, just give one like. So thank you very much. Meet you in my next video.